Libra, hello my love, welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie, welcome in. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I am so thrilled to have you here. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you. I hope you enjoy your message. If you do, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much for allowing me to reconnect with you. Thank you for all of your love and support. You make what I do possible. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much, Libra, for being here. So my love, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your current situation. If you find that this does not look at all like the situation that you're currently going through, please do not force the details of your current experience into this message. Just throw it out the window, okay? What's yours is yours. Whatever does not feel like yours, then don't even worry about it, okay? For others of you though, this will feel like it resonates very strongly, and if it does, I hope it provides you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading after the general reading, where we will go into a bit more in depth the person that you're connecting with, their feelings towards you, their intentions towards you, the best advice for you moving forward through the situation to stay in alignment with your greatest and highest good, as well as the long-term outcome as a result of the resolution of this situation. So after this resolves, what is the most likely outcome between you and this person? What is the most likely outcome for you on your own, really depending on the energies that come up in the reading, all right? So if you would like to join me in the extended after the general reading, I will leave the link in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, along with a link to my personal booking system, should you decide you would prefer a personal reading instead of an extended reading. All right, so Libra, let's go ahead and look at the cards. I went ahead and pulled from the Oracle like we've been doing for the last few readings, so you and I, though, will be going through the tarot together. All right, I just wanted to get an idea of more or less the energies that you're working with, the major elements in your current situation. And what I'm seeing here is you're connecting with somebody in a very long-term, serious level. All right, there is someone here who perhaps you guys, I feel like you're not married, but let's just say for the sake of argument, there was something in your marriage that you were hoping to achieve together as a couple. I can see that. Others of you, you're dating someone, or you are slowly getting more involved with somebody, or maybe you're dating casually and there's someone here that you think maybe potentially could be something more. All right, there was something that you did not share with the person, basically like a major doubt, right? What was not being shared here was the fact that you didn't think things could go the distance. You didn't think this person would commit to you, would be the commitment type, right? That the person would be able to do what they needed to do in order to be with you. But I think you'll be very surprised, because what it looks like to me is someone is going to offer you something. So it may come in the form of a communication. For others of you that, for some of you that have been dating for a while, okay, you might have been feeling it coming, but it looks to me like some of you will be getting proposed to. All right, this is something that you guys have been working very long and very hard on. Not just you, Libra, but I'm saying you and the person that you're connecting with. There might have been like a doubt because of their past, or a doubt because of your past, or just something here that wasn't being shared. So we've got marriage. Okay, we've got marriage being clarified by false person, concern, and sudden wealth. Okay, this marriage was also clarified by toil and labor. So there was some type of there was work being done in the connection itself, a work towards marriage, a work towards a higher level of commitment, right? Someone may not have been telling you that, they were feeling really concerned about whether the longevity of this, right? Sudden wealth, whether there was richness here, whether there was longevity, whether there was, something worth investing in. This is an 11. We've got 3-3 as well. You might have been seeing lots of 1s, lots of 3s. I say that because we've also got another 11 on the table. All right. But the thing is, and I'll show you now, you look at these cards and you're not getting too excited, right? You're not getting too excited. But the thing is that's the energy surrounding this marriage. So it's like someone was concerned that things wouldn't go the distance, but they were holding that in. Someone here wasn't expressing that to you. But then you've got unexpected income, thoughts, and gift. Okay, so it's almost like you weren't even sure, you weren't even expecting to receive a certain offer. You weren't expecting to be asked out. You weren't expecting that the person would be ready to get married so soon. You weren't expecting to take that big risk with your married partner. You weren't sure. Now I went ahead and clarified thoughts, right? What about these thoughts, right? We got poverty. So there's a lack here of thoughts. So whatever this was that you're going to be receiving that you weren't expecting that you would receive, now it's like with thoughts being laid to rest almost, you know, it's like a scarcity of having these kinds of thoughts where you didn't expect that you would get this. Are you following me? There's a sense here of you didn't think that this would work, and now that someone is going to come to you with something more solid, you are going to believe it. Now that someone, it's like they're laying the suspicions to rest because they're actually putting their foot forward and saying, Libra, I'm ready. Libra, I will commit. Overarching energy for all those cards, right, for those oracle is by the book and going the distance. Underneath that is tick-tock, okay, talking about timing and, you know, just everything happens in its own time, right? But by the book and going the distance, this is commitment. You know, you're following the rules here. You're doing what needs to be done. You're, you know, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, right? This is about a long-term commitment. This is about going in the, what you would consider the proper steps. You know, it's about having met someone, become their friend, becoming romantic, going in sequence, right? Going in sequence. So, I mean, Libra. Trying to think, you could be connecting with a Taurus, right? Because to me, by the book, has a very Hierophant feel. Let's see. That's all I'm feeling for now. Taurus marriage tends to feel very Taurusy, right, with the Hierophant. So let's see what we've got with the tarot. What is the tarot gonna tell us? But it feels very unexpected. It feels like proposal energy. Feels like, for some of you that are married, right, it's the baby, right, an unexpected pregnancy, and not an unexpected like you weren't planning it, but unexpected in that you had been trying for so long that you thought maybe the odds now were so slim it was just never going to happen, right? You had been trying so hard on something, right, trying so hard to let go of the past, or to build trust with someone, or, you know, it's just. And again, it doesn't feel like someone here was directly at fault, Libra. It really doesn't. You know, it doesn't feel like someone did anything to you. It feels more like someone had just brought in a history that you had to kind of come to terms with, or you had to decide whether they had really changed compared to who they've been in the past. Not with you, you know, not with you per se, but with other people. You know, can you trust who they say they are now versus what people claim they were then, sort of thing. So let's see. All right, one more and then I cut. Okay, overarching energy. Okay, so 5 of Swords is here. Underneath that is the Two of Cups. Right, so this is pretty in alignment with what we're seeing, right? An indecision surrounding, not indecision, but that feeling of will it work, will it not? 5 of Swords is being defeated, feeling embarrassed at making an effort. It could also be manipulation, but I'm not getting anyone is manipulating here. We do have false person, but I feel like this was more of a concern surrounding whether there was something to suspect or not. Okay, it feels more like, was this something that really warrants suspicion? Do I need to be having my guard up? Sort of energy. Not that you should, right? Not that you should, but should I? Kind of like it's being uncertain. It's being uncertain. Current energy, Wheel of Fortune. Something here is changing. A leaf is turning. Okay, big cycles being closed. This, to me, this feels like movement, a forward movement. This does. It feels like in terms of the direction of the wheel, it feels like it's moving in a direction that you have been wanting, something that you've been waiting for, Libra. Obstacle here is strength. Could be connecting with a Leo here. Okay, could be connecting with a Leo. But ultimately letting go. For me, this feels like letting go of suspicion, letting go of preconceived notion. Again, for those of you, I can already hear it. For those of you that are watching, you're like, no, this person has lied to me. This person has done me wrong. This person has hurt me. Then I am most likely not connecting with your particular situation. Okay, because I'm connecting with someone who they just have, Libra is connecting with someone, or vice versa, right? Depending on how the energies are flipped here. Someone here just has a past that precedes them. They just have a past that precedes them, and so this person has not done you anything wrong, Libra, or vice versa. This person could be feeling this about you. Someone has a history, right? A persona that is expected of them, but you know, it doesn't put them in a good light, but this isn't who you or that person are anymore, right? On your mind, you've got the Knight of Cups, so you want to come forward, You could be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's someone, either you want to come forward to tell someone how you feel, or you are thinking of this person. Maybe someone has already told you how they feel. Again, because we've got gift coming in, we've got gift energy. This could be you pondering the offer that someone has made to you, the emotional offer that someone has already extended. In your heart space, you feel the Queen of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of love here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy as well. Could be connecting with them, but this is how you feel towards them. Your heart is full. Your heart is full, and all you're thinking about is what you want to say. Give me one moment. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, Libra. But yeah, so it's like you are thinking of what you're going to say, or you've been thinking over and over again about how this person has just come through saying something. Recent past, there was communication with the Ace of Swords, some sort of clarity. Either you or the other person realized something about the relationship, something about the connection, something about how you want the forward movement to look, because we have the wheel now, which indicates that there is a major change coming in. We've got death. Okay, so there's going to be a major ending coming in, but it's going to be the kind of ending that will either help you or hinder you. So we will be clarifying this position. You could be connecting with a Scorpio. All right, you see yourself as the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of communication between you guys, Libra. That's what I'm saying. So if you Libra, and the person that you're connecting with is in separation, you could be connecting with another Libra or an Aquarius or a Gemini. If you and this person are in separation, this could still pertain to you. You know, if every time you do get in touch with each other, it is very heartfelt, and they're just wrapped up in other projects, you know, but you definitely see yourself here as wanting to communicate and having a message to deliver. In the environment, you've got the Seven of Cups, so there could be a little bit of confusion on someone's part. This could be options, but it doesn't feel like options. It feels, if anything, like the options are being narrowed down. Again, because I'm feeling this is very decisive energy. Ace of Swords, death. Okay, now, could there be some confusion? Could somebody be bringing an end to their bachelorhood, right? To the fact that they, in order to be with you, they'd have to give up certain other options? Absolutely. But to me, this feels more of like someone is narrowing something down. They're no longer telling themselves, well, I want to keep my options open. Someone here feels more like they are changing, like they are making a conscious decision to show that you are the person they want to be with. Right? They don't want to leave you feeling insecure. So there's a fear here with the King of Pentacles. Could be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What if the commitment doesn't work out? What if this person is a false king? What if I think that this person has all these amazing virtues and it turns out that they're actually not who I thought that they were? Okay. Most likely outcome is the Page of Swords. So communication, it doesn't look like there's going to be too much communication after this. So someone may put a hold on communication. Yeah, so Five of Pentacles, but then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So someone's at a standstill. Now we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and then we've got the World. So that's what I'm saying. Big cycles closing off, Libra, between you and another person. It really is a crapshoot, and I'll tell you why. It's like both of you, Libra, and the person that you're connecting with both want commitment, but you're not entirely sure if it's possible. You're not entirely sure if it's possible. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's something that either because of the person's past or because of, a trust issue on your part. Not defensiveness per se, because you're still opening up to this person. You're being vulnerable with this person when the moment permits, right? But in terms of whether certain big changes can be made in order to accommodate this relationship, that's where the point of contention leads. However, I just want to say that with by the book and going the distance, okay, and the fact that TikTok is underneath, all right, I feel like there is a finite window of time that you have to make this happen if it were to happen. So I would say this, Libra, if you're connecting with someone and the offer is hot, but you want to take time to really think about it, if you're that unsure, then the answer is probably no. Right? If you have other things that you have to consider might be more important than this person and being with this person and having time for a relationship, then the answer is probably no, and I would just stop racking your brain over it. And I'm Libra rising, so I understand, like, I don't want to put the pressure on you because that's the worst. But the truth is, when you know something is good for you or right for you, you know. Right? So for some of you, you're afraid of rejecting someone, leaving them feeling rejected. right? So you may say yes. For some of you, you don't even really, you like this person, but you're not sure it can go beyond what what this person is implying, but you're afraid that you're going to make a mistake and wind up, feeling regretful, feeling alone when you could have had a lot more with this person. But the thing is in the long term, for some reason, this feels like long term to me. The Queen of Pentacles with the World. I feel like there is a sense here that the window is finite, but this is one of those things, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. I just feel like this is cyclic. Okay, Libra. So this is like, there's an offer now, and if you don't choose to pursue it now, then the pressure will let up, and it's going to be nearly impossible to make it happen anytime soon. But for example, 5 years down the line, something here for yourself or the person you're connecting with could resolve, and then later down the line, you reconnect, you're confronted with this same situation with this same person. But now the conditions are better, and now you decide, you know what, I am ready. I am ready. So this could be indicative here of time. This could be here indicative of time. The emphasis here could be, truly, Libra, the fact that you and this person do feel so strongly for one another, and that is beautiful, but it could also be forcing you to reshift a focus here for yourself, right? So again, you thought maybe this person didn't feel like things could go the distance. They do feel, and I think in some ways it may have kind of shocked you. I think it may have kind of shocked you. So here you are with Justice. Okay, we're just going to leave that out on the side. The Feather versus the Heart, right? The mind versus the heart. Intellect versus emotion. But let's see what this Scorpionic energy is coming in. This Death, right? What the hell is that? Big energy. But remember, your obstacle is a big one. Strength, right? Letting go of something. And so in some of your cases, right? Letting go of someone. What is this Death energy? The Lovers could be connecting with a Scorpio. A Gemini. Could be connecting with another Libra. Ace of Wands. Yeah. So yeah, this Death is going to be a transformation. It's not a real end. The Death card is a very real end. But what I mean to say is, whatever here is dying is going to be just a fundamental. It's going to be whatever that lack of trust was. The Empress could be connecting with a Taurus. You are Libra. Could be connecting with another Libra. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. The Lovers. I personally love the Death card. And it's not just because I'm Scorpio Sun. It could be a little bit, but whatever. But no, death energy is very big boom energy, but it is also possible to experience a death and a reawakening at the same time within a same situation. So for some of you, this could be talking about the ending of the situation overall. I don't feel like it is. I really don't. It feels to me like there's something in the connection between you guys that transforms. So an old way of thinking, an old way of behaving, realizing that in order to make things happen in a more permanent, committed way in the future, someone's going to have to, or you are going to have to, put to end a certain thought train, a certain narrative, right? That you've been telling yourself, that maybe this person's been telling themselves. This feeling of this isn't worth being, this isn't, a real soulmate connection. This isn't worth investing in. I can't do that. We can't nurture this. All of this, it's impossible. Who are we? What are we going to do? Like, it's just not possible to create a new future. It's going to take too long. But the thing is that with the Empress, she's here for the long term. She's here for the long haul, right? She doesn't get scared off very easily. She's got all the resources she needs, and she understands more than anyone that good things take time. Right? Good things take time. And yes, can it be scary, right? To be pregnant? Yes. Can it be scary to get married? Yes. Can it be scary to say that you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone, be with someone forever? Yes. You don't even have to go that far. Just, isn't it scary to just say that I'm going to be with you for the foreseeable future without hurting your feelings, with upholding all of my honor all the time in spite of challenges and obstacles that come my way? That's all very hard, because those are promises, that for some people who are always doing the inner work, they understand that human experience is flawed, and sometimes it's best not to make promises, because you never know what kind of moral dilemma that you're going to be confronted with. But that's going to change here. There's going to be a huge change here. Very, very strong Libra if you're connecting with someone who's got Gemini, Libra, Taurus very strong in their chart. Scorpio as well. Leo very strong here. Like I said before, Taurus I feel like is very strong here. Taurus, a Virgo Cap. Another Libra. All right, but just really anyone that embodies these energies. Anyone that embodies these energies. So let me see. So your outcome is the Page of Swords. Woo! Judgment. Beautiful. Judgment. So let's see what else. Three of Swords. The World again. What about this Three of Swords? Show me what's happening with this Three of Swords energy, please. Wheel of Fortune is changing, right? So for some of you that are in a third-party situation, could involve a Virgo with the Hermit. The Devil is underneath, so could be involving a Capricorn as well, right? Could be involving a Capricorn as well. Could be someone who's in a karmic relationship with a Virgo, a toxic situation with a Virgo. Could be someone who is feeling very isolated from a Capricorn, possibly in separation from a Capricorn. But ultimately, right, we've got the Three of Swords being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So again, any type of heartbreak, misconception, something like if this the Page of Swords here does feel like that spying, suspicious, distrusting energy that we were talking about at the very beginning of the reading, where you're not entirely sure whether someone's worth being trusted or not. Again, their past, their history just precedes them. So that feeling of not even heartbreak, but just trying to get to the heart of a matter that doesn't even exist, right? Am I sure that they are trustworthy? Yeah, they never gave you reason to believe that they were not trustworthy. Like, yes, of course, their past is reason enough, but they didn't do anything to you. They've been honest with you this entire time. Have they lied to people in the past? Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean they've been lying to you. And again, I reiterate, if that does not sound like your situation, then by all means disregard this entire reading. Okay, but Judgment with the World, okay, this is definitely taking something to its full circle, right? Bringing something to an end entirely and getting full clarity and being able to move through this cycle onto a completely different phase of what you guys are going through. Right? I feel compelled to pull one more Kipper card, and I don't know why. Let's pull one more Kipper card to see if it bears any relevance. What else? Absolutely, though. There's a tug and pull, though. It's not to say that the person you're connecting with doesn't have their own doubts as to whether this can work or not, because I feel like someone here definitely does. Someone here definitely does. But they are very, in spite of that inner demon that they could be fighting off, there's a great deal of certainty here that they're willing to make the change if it means to be with you. If it means to really hash things out with you, they will gladly make whatever changes they need to make. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not supposed to be. Nothing in life is. That's why it's called growth. That's why it's called growth, right? Growth is not easy. Growing pains. It hurts. Growing hurts. But this person is willing to make the necessary changes. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I am seeing marriage here for some of you. I am seeing marriage here. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and marriage on the board. So absolutely, with the World card, the Wheel of Fortune, main male, Coffin. Yeah, his old way of being is dead and gone. Coffin is change. Coffin is death here in this deck. So we're getting death again. This person, this is not a literal death. Okay, I do not feel that this is a literal death. Right, but this is the death of whoever this person used to be. Okay, whoever this person used to be, this main masculine energy, whoever this person used to be before you, right? They are willing to put that to rest. They're willing to be who you need them to be and be happy doing it. They're not doing it out of desperation. I've connected already with a couple of signs where the feelings for the need for apology and the need to get back in your good graces comes from a deep-rooted fear of being alone. I'm not feeling that from this person at all. This person just knows that you guys are a perfect pair together. That's all it is. They see the potential and they feel like it would be a complete waste of a lifetime to just never even try to see what this could be. So they wanna give it a shot. They want to give it a shot. And honestly, I think it looks good. There's a possible rejection here or someone feeling lonely, but I feel like that's more in relation to, you know, what if you don't go with this person? What if you say no, right? There's a fear here that it all goes back in alignment with like, what if you make the wrong choice? You know, will I feel alone even though I am married? You know, will this person just leave me, you know, sitting alone at home the way they did with their previous partner? Or will that be the way I make them feel? I don't want to make them feel rejected, stuff like that fear-based mentality. But I feel like for the most part, Libra, you do feel very close to this person, the way they feel towards you. And I think whatever these doubts are that you have, it's completely valid. It's completely valid, but this person, I feel like you can't deny. Don't make something worse than it is. Don't make anything better than it is, but don't make it worse than it is. Yes, you guys aren't married right now, and yes, they were a liar back then. But ask yourself, have they lied to you? Right? Don't project from the past into the future, into the current. Don't do that. If they haven't done anything to shyst you, then it's very possible that it's because they have a respect for you they've never had for other people, or that they are a changed person. If this feels like a completely different person, it really does. Okay, and this feels like someone who you are dealing with new, right? Brand new. This doesn't feel like someone who you've dealt with in the past, right? And again, like I said, for those of you who are married, right, this is about something within the marriage changing, but this is within an already long-term commitment. Okay, this isn't like a breakup and the ex coming back. This isn't ex energy. This is, if you're coupled, right, in a relationship, in a marriage, long-term, intentions for long-term, this is new territory for you guys. Okay, Libra? So this is beautiful. There's a lot of love here. Okay, there's a lot of love here. There really is. So we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended. We're going to see this person that you're connecting with, how do they feel towards you, their intentions towards you, the long-term outcome, right? The advice coming through the situation. What should you do? How should you perceive this? If there is a perception issue here, how can you feel more comfortable and really work this to your advantage and feel good about the outcome? And what is the long-term outcome going to be between you and this person? And we'll also kind of do like a quick little hypothetical. We'll do a hypothetical. We'll break up the outcome into two hypotheticals. One, if you know, what is the long-term outcome should you choose to stick with this person? And then what would be the most likely outcome should you choose to prolong a decision? Because it does feel like you're going to have a decision to make here. They're offering you something, so I imagine that's going to come with a time frame through which you would decide whether to reciprocate and move forward with them, or just kind of sit on it and be like, you know what, I'd rather not take it there. You know, so we'll break the outcome up into two different parts. So Libra, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you, my love. I hope that if this resonated, it really helped to clarify some things. I will see you in the extended if you'll join me there. But if this is where we part ways, just know that I am sending you all of my love, and I will see you next time, okay? Thank you again so much for being here with me, and take care. Mwah! I love you, Libra.